This episode, I'm in the Motor City, Detroit, Michigan, to get to know Keith Kalfas of the Landscaping Employee Trap.
Aside from my dogs barking constantly, which ruin everything, I'm like having a vision right now where we're actually filming a scene for like a motivational video I'm doing, and we're talking about having a breakthrough and how a powerful story is. And as it's happening, you ever have those moments where you're like, oh my god, it is happening right now. I'm actually living my dream and going through this process. And we're actually doing it. There's nothing more powerful than, it's like a sweet naivety. When you're naive and you don't know all the facts and you just literally just go out and you just start doing what you want to do and you're making mistakes, that's the most beautiful times in your life. It's so true, because you're not judging and critically analyzing every step. Because if you knew exactly what it really took, you would never even get started in the first place. If I knew the things I know today, I would have absolutely failed then. You guys say I wish I could go back then with the mind I have now. I don't know if that's the smartest thing.
It's not, because you went through everything for a reason to get to that point where you are right now. Everything, all the pain that you had to experience, as painful as it is, got you to this point. I believe that 100%.
Boom. That's it. That's it. Exactly.
That's it.
See, real quick. I tried to film when I was younger like this, but we could never finish anything. You know why? Because there was no purpose tied to it. When you have a purpose tied to what you're doing, that's how people are able to do stuff.
That video that you were shooting today?
Well, it's definitely going on YouTube and Facebook. Take some clips from it, put it on Instagram. I'll Snapchat it. I'll create a blog post of it, and then get it transcribed, into, you know, a blog post, take the audio out and make it a podcast. So now it'll be a full blog post with the podcast, the audio, and the video. And then I'll take that and I'll create a well-worded email, and I'll send it to my list of email subscribers to go and watch it and try to get as much momentum as possible behind the video. And, you know, that amount of work and these type of high-level produced videos, it's a video that takes 40 hours to make versus 4 hours. 10 times the amount. It's 4K high def.
Why are you putting all of that attention into this video? What
I might even spend some ad money to try to boost it.
Like, why, man? What does this video mean to you? Like, what's the purpose of this video?
I wanted to touch people and help people, but I also wanted to start to formulate and somehow prove to the market and to myself that I can do it, that I can make these type of videos. And there's always the element of, you know, you got to do it for yourself.
Right.
Because you really love to do it, but you also do it with a purpose. But also there's a bunch of people that are still going to think you're a total douchebag. Right. And they're going to hate it. But it doesn't matter. Yeah. The video, without giving, you know, anything away, it seemed deeply personal, you know, to you and your story and everything. So that's why I was asking, like, it seems like a really meaningful video to you, you know, that you're putting this much time and kind of pouring your heart out in this video. So I just really was curious what your plans ultimately were for that video. So that's awesome. One of a series and a string of videos that are similar to that. I said, I was sitting in my truck 2 days ago, I said if I had the amount of funds, the money coming in to be completely financially free, it was the first thing that I would do. I was like, I would get my friend who's a badass cameraman and an assistant, and I'd automate my life and go full on into making short films, 100% into complete motivational, inspirational YouTube videos that help increase consciousness in the world. That I'd spend all day doing that. Awesome. So this video is going to go up on the Landscaping Employee Trap channel, or? Yeah, I wanted to start a new channel all about, you know, motivation and stuff, but I already have an existing audience to put it in front of. Right. So the plan long term is to end up changing the whole content of the channel to just Keith Kalfas, and then it will shift into a totally different paradigm. Yeah. And then all the earlier videos will still be accessed through the algorithm. So I built out a customer avatar in the beginning when I started the Landscaping Employee Trap, and the landscaping or lawn care employee who's trapped in a dead-end job and they want to start their own landscaping business. I didn't expect so many people to show up the way they did, or I would have named it something different. But by watching the videos, it's a lawn and landscape. Then I have what I call my real talk videos, where I talk about the real deep stuff, like late at night. Yeah. And then I have stuff vlogging with my wife and I, and animals and comedy stuff. The other final component is that would be like teaching and stuff. I love doing stuff on the whiteboard, interviewing people. I have a lot of the same stuff that you like doing. Yeah, yeah. So how many businesses do you have now? The landscaping and window cleaning from the outside, they're completely marketed as totally separate businesses. Yeah. Because I want my customers, I want them to view us as experts at window cleaning and not a jack of all trades. A lot of our customers actually want us to do both. It's kind of like a one-stop shop. But the landscaping and window cleaning are one business or one corporation. Gotcha. And then I have another business, which is my media business. It's called Green World Publishing Incorporated, and then that's my internet business with that's my YouTube, the books, the courses, the speaking, the traveling, all that stuff. Okay. It's its own entity. Right. Yeah. So motivating to me is going here and beyond. I mean, I'm 110%. This is my life's purpose and mission to, and that's why I've tied a monetary component, and I write books and I'm creating courses as well, is to take the money and refunnel it back in. But I want to be the #1 motivational, inspirational speaker in the world, synonymous with the word YouTube by 2020. I really hope that this video gets 50,000 views right now, because I want the right people to be attracted to watch this, to hear what I'm talking about and listen to the seriousness of what I'm saying, because what I'm going to say next, I'm very confident in it, is something that's profound. And I don't mean that from me egotistically speaking. I mean it from, I feel it comes through me, and it's my obedience to submit to it and speak it. I have a life coach. He's one of my best friends. Yeah. The guy, He's been through hell in his life. He's like an NLP certified neuro-linguistic master hypnotherapist coach. When you talk to him, dude, he could get somebody who's about to stand on the edge of a bridge and commit suicide.
To get them off.
Yeah. And so I used to run out and call him in the middle of the night, 2, 3, 4 in the morning. Dude, Rob, can you please talk? Can you please talk? He goes, what's going on? He's a night owl anyways, but I'd be in a deep fight with my wife. My heart would be pounding. I'd feel like there's demons hunting me down. An absolute nightmare, to the point where I thought I had some type of schizophrenia or mental illness, because it runs in my family. It's my deepest fears that I have mental illness. I probably do, but he said to me, when I brought this up, he goes, well, I would suggest that it's ego death. I go, what do you mean? He goes, well, you're a very healthy guy, Keith. Ever since I know you, you eat like tons of health food and vitamins, and you're always exercising. And he goes, ego death. It's when that part of you, the ego that controls the entity that runs your life, when it actually is taken out back and it starts to die, it feels like you're physically dying. You will suffer grievously. And I was like, oh, ego death.
Yeah.
That part of you that you don't like is starting to die. And it's like the whack-a-mole game. It'll pop back up in different areas. This type of information is very unpopular because people want entertainment. It's painful. When people, if you're still watching this, give the video a thumbs up.
Nice, yeah. But it's good stuff though, and just like you said, I know, not I hope, I know that somebody will watch this video and get what they need from it. That's the whole point. There's no other reason why I'm here right now doing this.
Because you're being obedient.
Yeah, I like you said when you first saw me today, I have purpose.
As soon as he walked in my house, like I could feel his integrity even through the emails, because I'm nobody important, but because of social media, and trust me, I've been around YouTubers that have 1 million subscribers, right? So I know that I'm nobody. But I still have hundreds of people a week trying to contact me, and he's cool though. We're cool. We're the same community. We go way back. We've known each other for years from the expo and stuff like that. But anyways, I knew, it's like people, this is something amazing that Bo Eason, who's a famous speaker, said. He says, I don't have time to mess around with amateur people because they want something for free. The difference between a pro and an amateur is the pro knows that there's a price to pay, and they're willing to pay that price, whether it be money or sweat or driving or whatever that may be. And that same goes for me, and the same goes for you. Are you willing to drive the miles? Are you willing to do it, to be obedient, to serve your purpose? Because if you don't, then it won't bear fruit on the back end unless you do the dirty work. And this guy's driving all over the country interviewing people, and it's going to touch people's lives here and into the future. At night when he's sleeping 3 years from now, somebody's going to view this video in the middle of the night, and they're going to pull the gun out of their mouth. They're going to, and I'm not saying just me, I'm saying what he's doing. It's going to help them launch their business and feed a family, or, you know what I mean?
Well, thanks for having me over, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for letting me
Yes,
ask all those questions.
I just talked about myself the whole damn time. Sorry.
That's the whole point. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and click the bell for future notifications. Check back for the next episode in 2 weeks and catch my live show on echomeansbusiness.com every third Wednesday of the month.